Welcome back to the AI evaluation. A key challenge in AI implementation in the workplace is aligning management's goals with workers' desires. One of the major challenges lies along the automation spectrum, where consensus can be found on automating mundane tasks, but things get complicated when it comes to automating people's jobs. A new study from Stanford takes a fresh approach to understanding AI's impact on work by asking workers directly what they actually want from AI. This is particularly relevant given the recent disruptions AI has already caused. Just 2.5 years after the advent of ChatGPT, we're witnessing lower hiring rates for college graduates and waves of layoffs at large tech firms. Although broader economic factors like post-COVID recalibration and other countervailing forces are also at play, it's clear that businesses are preparing for a future where fewer workers can do the same amount of work. While worker displacement tends to dominate headlines, for most workers, the next decade is about learning to collaborate effectively with AI. Stanford researchers from the Human-Centered Artificial Intelligence Lab interviewed over 15,000 workers from more than 100 occupations to explore which tasks they believe AI could take over and which tasks could actually harm them if automated. Alongside this survey, the team spoke with around 50 AI experts to understand the current AI capabilities and how they align with workers' preferences. This research revealed a vast array of insights into where AI can succeed at work and the potential pitfalls for startups in this area. Co-author DeYoung framed the research, stating, "As the workforce evolves, understanding and bridging the gap between worker expectations and the realities of AI capabilities will be crucial for organizations striving for successful integration." This report offers an essential snapshot of where things stand in the AI transformation of work today. To understand the findings, look at the chart accompanying the research, one of the most informative charts in any AI paper I've come across. It categorizes various tasks based on their feasibility for automation and workers' desires for automation. The chart is divided into 4 quadrants. 1. The automation Greenlight zone, where both AI's feasibility and workers' desire to automate align. 2. The R&D opportunity zone, tasks where workers want automation, but the technology is still catching up. 3. The low priority zone, tasks that workers don't want automated and are too difficult for AI to handle. 4. The automation red light zone, tasks that AI can handle, but workers don't want AI to take over for various reasons. Let's start with the automation red light zone. Examples of such tasks include researching hardware and software for network specialists, contacting vendors for logistics analysts, and preparing meeting agendas for court workers. These tasks involve a high level of sensitivity, where errors, such as hallucinations, can have severe consequences. Therefore, workers prefer to apply their own expertise to these tasks. An interesting point here is that the importance of the context surrounding the task matters as much as the ability of AI to perform it. For instance, AI may handle researching hardware for building a gaming PC without issue. However, a similar mistake in logistics work, where a critical material is missing, could jeopardize a multi-billion-dollar project. Angel Anuham, CEO of Avala's Health, noted that 41% of Y Combinator startups are currently focusing on tasks in this red zone. He believes this reveals a disconnect between startup founders and their customers, who may fail to understand why workers would resist AI in specific contexts. This disconnect often stems from the inexperience of young startup founders who lack domain knowledge, not recognizing the real-world impact of certain tasks. Although this finding about YC startups is interesting, the broader study provides more valuable insights into how we view AI's role in the workplace. Another critical takeaway from the automation red light zone is the danger of thinking in binary terms. While many workers express opposition to full automation, opportunities clearly exist for human augmentation with AI. For example, while some tasks, like highly specialized hardware research, may not be fully automated, tools and functions could assist workers in completing their tasks faster and more effectively. The researchers introduced a human agency scale that ranges from HSH5 to HSH1. HSH5. The human is primarily responsible, with varying levels of AI assistance. H3. Human and AI share equal responsibility. H1. The AI drives the task, with minimal human input. In this model, H3 to H5 represents human augmentation, where AI enhances human capabilities, while H1 and H2 are closer to full automation, where AI replaces human efforts. Considering AI's potential along a spectrum of augmentation and automation rather than a binary framework will prove more useful in practice. Moving on to the low priority zone, tasks here are hard for AI, and workers don't want automation. For example, ticket agents dealing with lost or delayed baggage often don't want AI taking over, especially when the automation has already created problems. Similarly, art directors don't want AI to present final layouts to clients. This is because the creative process involves personal judgment and taste, which AI may struggle to replicate. To illustrate this, think of a time when a creative director presents an idea, and the client initially dislikes it, only to change their mind later. Now, shifting to the green zone, this is where AI's capabilities and workers' desires align perfectly. Tasks like mechanical engineers interpreting reports, tax preparers scheduling appointments, and quality control managers reviewing data are prime examples of areas where AI can be extremely helpful. But the most fascinating area is the R&D opportunity zone, where workers want automation, but AI hasn't yet fully caught up. Examples include tasks like managing budgets, arranging distribution of materials, and managing game design schedules. While these examples may be specific, they hint at a broader potential for AI to impact workflows across various industries. The study also highlighted broader trends. Workers expressed a desire for AI to lighten their workload, not replace them entirely. 69% of workers want automation to free them up for more valuable tasks. 46% want to reduce task repetitiveness, while the same proportion wants AI to improve the quality of their work. Only 2% want full automation without any human input, while 35% prefer AI with human oversight. 45% of workers favor a partnership between AI and humans for automated tasks. Interestingly, the study found that workers were generally positive about AI adoption, provided they have a say in how it's implemented. Trust in AI's reliability and accuracy is a major concern, with 45% of workers voicing distrust. In terms of future skill sets, data analysis, currently high-paying, is expected to face a correction as AI takes over. Skills related to management, organizing, planning, and training are expected to rise in value. The study concluded that expertise in tasks that are relatively formulaic but require high-level skills, like industrial process monitoring, will likely decrease in value, while soft skills such as communication and empathy will become more crucial. The key finding is that workers' opinions must guide the AI transformation in workplaces. They are the ones who understand their workflows best and can spot tasks ripe for automation. As companies continue adopting AI, those who actively involve workers in shaping the process will be better positioned to navigate the complexities ahead. Ignoring these concerns will only create friction. Studies like this offer a valuable roadmap to help companies understand the intricacies of AI in the workplace. Thanks for tuning in.